Hey guys, I'm the girl who did the Vikings video, and uh, yeah, and also Mr. P, I did the crap test on the website, so you shouldn't get mad at me for this. But anyways, enjoy my video. Do you want to live in the sun? Yeah, I know it's absurd, but what if our ancestors looked at a big glowing ball and said, "Don't you just want to live on that?" And the which is ironic because they couldn't really speak our language back then. But anyway, our people started studying about a star way back to ancient civilizations like Egypt, Mesopotamia, Aztecs. You know who also likes stars? The Gupta Empire! The Gupta Empire had three major emperors: Chandragupta I, the second Samudragupta, and the third Chandragupta II. This trio was very important to the empire's history. Chandragupta liked metallurgy, Samudragupta specialized in military, and Chandragupta II, he was good at almost anything. See, the Gupta Empire and its people were very educated on art, religious studies, science, geometry, and most especially astronomy and mathematics. The Gupta Empire is also mostly known as the Golden Age of India. Religion was quite diverse in the empire. Hinduism dominated this category, but so did Buddhism, Jainism, and Vaishnava. These religions would be spread across different areas of the dynasty. Remember when I said the people were educated on astrology and mathematics? Many of the stuff we have today are thanks to the Gupta Empire and their research. They invented numbers, calendars, and shapes, so you can also thank them for their math homework as well. So if you are a civilian living in the Gupta Empire, here's a rundown of what it'll probably look like. Your house would either be made of bamboo or wood, and your roof would be thatched. And your house would only really have one room, and here's the kicker. Kings and nobles would also have the same house as yours would have. You'd also live near a market with your neighbors where most of the commotion happens. Most often you would see craftsmen and blacksmiths forging iron and copper. Also, the iron was so high quality at the time, artists took advantage of this and made sculptures out of iron. Writers would also publish literature and poems about the empire. Now, you're here at your workplace. Yes, most civilians in the dynasty would be farmers. Wheat as the main resource, and so was milk. Unlike any other empire, the Gupta Empire paid in people to fix roads, dams, and constructing houses. In the empire, Hinduism was the main religion, but with Islam spreading across the Middle East, it also reached the empire. Buddhism rose as well. Most of the population would be vegetarian, reason because of their law, when killing animals weren't allowed, and of their religious practices. You finish your work for the day and you head out. You pass by schools scattered with children. Children at the time learned science, literature, religious studies, and music. Kids frequented common outdoor activities, martial arts, and wrestling. Chess and playing cards were also invented by the people. These were common household activities. Culture was very significant in the Gupta Empire. Hinduism celebrated diversity proudly. Speaking of diversity, the religions were diverse as well. The Gupta Empire was quite rich. They manifested with gold, even so making gold coins their main currency. The emperors were so rich that they donated much of their wealth to construction, research, and environmental benefits. They also supported artists and writers, so literature and sculptures were popular at the time. But why did they want to study astronomy and mathematics? Why not animals or plants or whatever stuff there is to learn? Well, the people were dedicated because the fields of their studies were tied to religious episodes and philosophical beliefs. The precise calculation of astronomical events was important to their religious beliefs and ritual practices. Another thing is that they had a natural curiosity about the universe, so they were driven with creativity and studied celestial phenomena, like solar eclipses, movements of our planets, and the structure of the universe. Gupta rulers also promoted and supported these types of educations, motivating and encouraging their young scholars to study astronomy and mathematics, fostering an environment of intellectual learning. Also, how to make an Indian joke spicy? Just add a little pun, Jabi. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Do not ask me about the joke. And yeah. Well, you probably weren't interested in this, but I just had to do it for the project. Thanks for sitting down and taking the time to listen.
Yo, this is Dr. Seuss's ABC, and I'm gonna rap this book. Big A, little A, what begins with A? And he's alligator, A. Big B, little B, what begins with B? Barber, baby, bubbles, and the bumblebee. Big C, little C, what begins with C? Camel on the ceiling, C. Big D, little D, David, Donald, do. Dreamed a dozen donuts and a duck, dog, too. A, B, C, D, E. Ear, egg, elephant, E. Big F, little F. Four fluffy feathers on a fef. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Go girl, Google goggles, G. Big H, little H, hungry horse, hey. Hen in a hat, hooray. Big I, little I. Ichabod is itchy, so am I. Big J, little J, what begins with J? Jerry Jordan's jelly jar and jam begin that way. Big K, little K, kitten kangaroo. Kick a kettle kite and a king's Kurt chew. Big L, little Lola lop. Left leg, lazy lion, licks a lollipop. Big M, little M, many mumbling mice are making midnight music in the moonlight. Mighty nice. Big N, little N, what begins with those 9 new neckties and a nitrate in the nose? Oh, it's very useful, you use it when you say Oscar's only ostrich, oil and orange out today. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. Painting people pajamas, policeman in a pail. Peter Pepper's puppy and now Papa's in the pail. Big Q, little Q, what begins with Q? The quick queen of Quincy and her crackaroo. Big R, little R, Rosie, Robin, Ross. Rosie going riding on her reverend Ross. Big S, little S, silly, Sammy, slick. Sip 6 sodas and got sick. T, what begins with T? 10 tired turtles on a tuttle tree. Big U, little U, what begins with U? Uncle loves umbrella and his underwear too. Big V, little V, very violet pen is very awful on a violin. WWW, Willie Waterloo. Watches Warren Wiggins who is watching Waldo Woo. X is very useful if your name is Nixie Knox. It also comes in handy spelling X and extra fox. Big Y, little Y, yawning yellow yak. Young Yolanda Jorgensen is yelling on his back. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Big Z, little Z, what begins with Z? I'm a ziz, as you can plainly see.